Hey Android people, I am back again with another case, sort of. This one is the Rhinoshield Crash Guard, and it's not technically a case, it's a bumper. So let's jump into this right away. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Packaging is actually much nicer than any other case that I've received. A lot of the other ones just use like a plastic sleeve or whatever. This is like a full-on sleeve. You can see 11.5 feet absorbs impact, all this little shock spread technology. You've got pretty clear things that it says it can do. Jump straight into the back here. They've gone through lots of tests and all this stuff. And if you want to, I'm sure you've seen them because you're checking out this video, but the drop tests are really cool. They don't look like they're fake or anything, and a lot of different YouTubers have done it, have tried it. Somewhere specifically I saw it says like do not throw or test it. Just take their word for it, and I believe them. So here it is. You can definitely see this little honeycomb technology. It looks cool. It hasn't damaged the sides of my phone or anything, trapped any dust in there. It's been good to the sides. But this is all you get. You'll see that it rides. Let me grab this back here. You will see that it does ride up on the top and bottom a little bit, creates a little gap underneath there, and keeps it off the table. When it falls, keeps it protected. Saw the test for this phone, and it was pretty impressive, I'd say. So let's throw this in here. It's easy to install, very easy. Boom, you're in. Yeah, looks good. I love the color. I like that it's matte. It's not glossy. It's very nice. It's a very nice matte. It says Rhinoshield here. You've got your buttons. And let's jump straight into the ports, and we can talk about it. So check out this charging port. This is the Google cable that they sent me. And it fits perfectly. It's actually just a little tight. If you run your finger across it, you can actually feel a slight little hump, but it's no problem whatsoever. It's just a snug fit, and I've never had it, it's not too tight that it's pushing the cable back out. It's just a snug fit, and it happens to be just the tiniest of a little bump there. So bottom is good. Let's go with the top. Get my headphones here. These are Samsung headphones. Apple is similar. Plug it in. Perfect. And this is actually really tight. You may have an issue if you use a larger headphone jack. I was practicing drums with some in-ears, some Shure, and it's at the right angle, and it didn't fit. I had to pop it out of the bumper. We could talk about, well, look, perfect cutout for the camera and fingerprint. And we could talk about the buttons. The buttons are, you'll read in reviews, people say that they are kind of difficult to press, but give it time, like everybody says. This has been, 2 weeks or so, week and a half, and I can double press super easily to get to the camera. Let me go do a screenshot. 3, 2, 1, and boom, piece of cake. And yeah, so the buttons are fine, totally cool. They're still responsive, and I haven't been frustrated by the buttons, and they have broken in a little bit as well. So the protection is good, and it's very interesting. It's a completely different thought of minimal protection as compared to like a simple TPU case. I'm gonna throw this one in here, and the thought behind this is, I feel like, more scratches, everyday wear and tear, and if it gets a drop, it may not be able to handle it because it's so thin and flexible and whatever. So this one is like minimal for scratches and maybe drops. This one, I feel like, is more so minimal, and you might get scratches, but the drops will definitely be covered. Scratches, I mean, like, if I put my keys in my hand and my phone in my hand, usually that may happen once a week or so. I'll get my keys and scratch, you'll hear scratching. If you have anything on your hands, that could scratch it. And, oh yeah, like I do dishes and watch TV, so I'll sit this in my little thing and I could get some scratches on the back. So you may develop wear and tear on your phone, even though the sides are raised, even though the bottom and top are raised even more than the sides. You still may develop a little bit of wear and tear. But if you want the lightweight and slim profile that they say, then there's always sacrifices. That being said, I really haven't noticed anything. It's pretty good. And I mean, you may develop scratches too if you carry a case around with a back and dust gets in there, comes up from the charging port or whatever, and scratches your phone. So yeah, either way. So let's talk about it. What else we got here? That I really like how the phone transitions and slides down into the bumper, and the bumper gives you that kind of extra grip, so it doesn't slide. I hold on to it like this sometimes, with the finger kind of catching it. So it's never come loose, and I've never really had an issue with like thinking that it's cheap or whatever from the sides pulling out or anything. I pull it out of my phone or out of my pocket a lot by tugging on the bottom, and bottom doesn't move very much at all, and it pulls out of my pocket very easily. So I think that's it. Going over my talking points here. Looks like I got everything. You may have an issue with the top, but I've dropped this a couple of times indoors, and it's held up very well. I like the buttons. I like the look of it. I like being able to actually hold my phone. I'm not holding some plastic thing. I'm holding my phone. So I will throw in this one more thing. I did get the impact protection of the screen protector. It's really cool. It's got all these different layers of different things that do different things, whatever. And I found that I put it on and it was easy. I got no bubbles, and I usually don't use the screen protector. I don't like that rubbery feel. This one isn't bad. There's a little bit of resistance because it's plastic, feel as compared to like a tempered glass, but I feel better about this than I do tempered glass, especially after watching their videos, and other people that are not associated with this company watching their videos. I feel like this is a fantastic screen protector, and I'll probably keep this on for the duration that I own this phone, unless I don't like the feel. But it's really manageable, and it's pretty good on fingerprints. Take a wipe to it, and it's totally good again. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them below. And thanks again for watching.